Hello, Stampers. All right, so welcome to Inkin' with Dink, my Facebook Live. I'm Dina Lanzendorf, and today what I wanted to do is I wanted to share some samples, some cards with you from a stamp set and bundle that I am what's the word? Showcasing, I guess, this week. Yesterday, I did a video making a gift card holder using the Coffee Cafe stamp set. Ooh, what a glare. And the coordinating, whoops, those are the wrong ones. The coordinating, there they are, coffee cups, framelits. Okay. Ooh, there's such a glare. That's awful. Anyway, so I decided I would keep with that bundle for the rest of this week with my Facebook Live today and my 3D Thursday tomorrow. So today I want to show you some swap cards, some samples that I have using the Coffee Cafe bundle, and also make a fun card with you. So are you guys ready? Then I'm going to switch you around and get things all ready here. Okay, so, oh, there is a horrible glare. I'm going to have to take these out of plastic as I show them to you. So first off, I just want to show you some different cards that I have received, like I said, samples, using this bundle, and just to show you some fun things you can do with it. So again, the bundle is the Coffee Cafe stamp set and the coordinating coffee cups framelits. Okay, they're very fun to work with and play with. So this is a card that I received in a swap. This is from Sherry Auth, A-U-T-H, and she did a really fun background technique with it, where she took the stamp pad directly to the cardstock. Okay, so just kind of a fun little card. She stamped some coffee beans inside. The coffee bean stamp is part of the stamp set. So very fun. So here is a swap that I received, and this one's from Cindy Sheets. And this is just kind of a fun card. I love the little doily on it. It gives it such a, I don't know, a homey feel. And the ribbon hanging here with the little heart and the rhinestone, that's just, I really like it. That's just really a cute card. And what she did, the wood grain is a stamp that's in the set. And then she just cut it out with the framelits and then cut the lid out. That's a framelit too. So cute card. This is really a fun card that I received, and this was a swap that I received from one of my team members, Debbie Hartnett, and I love it when I get swaps from different places that are the fun folds. So this card is really a fun fold, so it lifts up like this, and then this comes down like this. Isn't that super cute? I really love this fold, and I'm going to have to make one of these soon, and I'll do a video and show you how to do it. But again, this front part lifts up like that, and then this goes down like that. So such a fun card. And she just stamped, it looks like the outline of the coffee cup, and then cut it out, and then she actually stamped the Life Happens, Coffee Helps first, and then cut it out using the framelits. The framelits have kind of a texture thing with them, so they give it the feel of like a coffee cozy would, how they're crimped. So this is a card that I made, just a simple card using the framelits, that I didn't use the stamp set at all, just use the framelits to cut the coffee cup out with the heart, and then it looks like I did this in a class, so fun. This is one now in the holiday catalog. I can't remember whether it was this last year or the year before. They actually had a coordinating stamp set that went with it that was called Merry Cafe, I think it was called. And it had some sayings in it that were more for the fall season. So like this one, the Hello Fall, it's pumpkin spice, latte season, which is fun. And this background stamp is one of our other stamps in the catalog that makes a great background because it looks like it's coffee cup rings. So very fun. So we do have some other coordinating items that we have had over the years. So this is a card that I made and had for a class. Again, use the framelits, just cut it out, did not stamp it. I used the stamp from a different set, but I thought it was kind of fun to tie the linen thread around it. And then the framelit also has a little stir stick framelit that's really fun to stick out of the top of the lid. So just a fun look. Here is a swap that I received, and it looks like this was from 2017. So that tells you how long ago that Mary Cafe was out. So this is another stamp set, or another card made using both of these stamp sets, because the outline of the card and the lid is from the Coffee Cafe, but the Christmas cheer, a cup of Christmas cheer, is from the Mary Cafe. So just a fun, and I like the way she put the ribbon across the sleeve for the coffee cup. That's kind of fun. And then my final one I have to show you is this fun one here, and this I got from Lori Service as a swap, and she used the marble background on the background of that, which is very fun looking on this, and it looks like she also used the Mary Cafe stamp set that we had, but like I said, it's on the sleeve of it, but in this stamp set it does have the Life Happens Coffee Helps, which is the exact same size to fit the sleeve for the cup. So just, and I like the burlap ribbon on here to give it that fall look. So just really, it's just such a fun stamp set, and there's so many things you can do with it. All right, so now I had the idea to make up a card, and I don't have a sample to show you because I'm going to make it as we go. Sometimes this is a little scary, but let's see what happens. And I got my inspiration because I had these squares, these Gingham Gala squares left over from when I did a 3D item, I think it was last week, that I was using the Gingham Gala. And so these were some just leftover squares that I had. So I thought, well, they'll be kind of fun to do as a card front. So what I'm going to do to start with, I've just got all these squares, and I'm just starting off with a piece of basic white or whisper white cardstock that measures 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, and I'm just going to take these one at a time, and I'm just going to kind of go across here, and I hope I laid these out the right way so that they're going to fit. Let me lay them out one more time just to be double sure. Yep, I think I'm going to be okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of these, and I'm just going to line them up going across the card. Okay, and you're never real sure when you do things like these with this cutout squares whether they're really going to be straight, whether it's going to end up even, but we're just going to wing it and see what happens. Okay, we're going to put that one there, and we're just going to keep going the front of our card. This probably would have been really cute using the other side of the checkers too, the little small checks. Oops, that one needs to go up a little bit. You know, when you use the snail, if you take it up right away, whoops, you can usually pull it up without too much problem. But you got to be pretty fast because once the snail has really had time to take hold, there isn't any moving it. So if you go quickly, and you first place something down and you don't like exactly where it is, you can pull it up right away without a whole lot of damage, even to your designer series paper. All right, so there is my card front, just like that. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to start with my card base, and I am using a piece of cardstock that measures 11 inches by 4 1/4. So it's still the standard 8 1/2 by 11, but it's cut what they call hot dog style instead of hamburger style. So you're going to cut it the long way. Then you're going to go ahead and fold it in half Be sure and use your bone folder so that your crease is nice and crisp. Okay? Then I am going to take a piece of Whisper White, and I am going to stamp the stamp from the stamp set that says "The happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend." I just think that is so cute, and I wanted to put it on the inside of my card. Sorry about that, I had to grab my stamp pad. So I'm just going to ink it all up, and I'm just going to center it and put it right there in the middle like that. Perfect. All right, now this is ready to go on the inside of the card. However, I'm going to do kind of a little fun opening on my card. So what I am going to do is I need a strip of cardstock, and this one measures 8.5 by 1 inches. Okay, and it may actually even be a little long, but we're going to try this and see what happens. So what we have to do with this is going to go on the inside of our card, but this is going to go underneath of it. Okay, however, the fold needs to be right at the edge. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put a strip of snail right there. We're going to center this. Okay, we're going to line it up against the far right edge. We're going to do it just like that. Okay, then I'm ready to put this piece on. So I'm going to put my adhesive along all 4 of the edges. And I'm just going to adhere that right down like that. Okay, so then when this closes, this is going to close right on top of it like that. Okay, so since we have this all done too, we can go ahead and adhere it to the front of the card. So we're going to put it on just like that there. Okay, so that's going to fold over and be just like that. So now we need something really fun on here on our flap. So since we're doing the coffee cafe, we're going to use that. So what I want to do, I'm going to take the stamp that is simply the coffee cup. Okay, I'm going to ink it up in my brown in a soft suede. Stamp that on some Whisper White, and then magic of television here, I'm going to cut that out with my framelits. Okay, now the other thing that I want to do, well, let me show you what I'm going to do with this. So this is going to go right on there like that, so that you will lift it up to open up your card. Okay, so what I want to do is we got to decorate this coffee cup. We don't want it too awful plain. It needs to match our card. So also in the framelits, they have a little framelit that cuts out, like I mentioned before, the sleeve for your card or for your coffee cup. So I have cut that out of my crumb cake, and then I also cut out a lid from the soft suede, so it's going to go on just like that. So let's use a little bit of our Tombow glue. Okay, and we're just going to put that on the top of our coffee cup like that. We're going to take our little sleeve and we're going to put our adhesive on it and stick it on just like that. Now it's getting much cuter, don't you agree? So now what we want to do is we want it to be cute, since it's going on a cute card. So I'm going to take a heart that I also cut out of the gingham paper, and I actually use the wood crate framelits to cut the heart since we no longer have a heart punch. So I just used the heart out of that. I tend to use this one a lot for that. And I cut out a heart from the gingham paper, and I'm just going to use a dimensional, and I got to decide here, do I want the little dimensional or the little gingham up or the big gingham? Oh, nope, I like the little. So we're going to put our dimensional on the back of that, and we're going to stick it right on the sleeve of our coffee cup just like that. Okay, now this is going to get attached right here, but I think this is too long, so I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut about an inch off of there like that. Okay. Then I want this right there. So let's put a little bit of adhesive right down there. Let's center our coffee cup where we want it. Just going to stick that down just like that. Give it just a second to take hold before we start messing with it. And then that is it. Our card is done. So how you open this card, super cute. You're going to take the coffee cup and open it this way, and then the card opens this way, and happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. So just kind of a fun little fold for you. You could do this card, this technique with pretty much anything at all that you cut out. Do it for all kinds of occasions. I can see all kinds of animals on it, a pocket, just all kinds of stuff you could do this with. But it's just kind of a very fun card, super easy to do, and just a neat technique. So I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please share it with your friends. Just to kind of help me out a little bit, and also just to share some inspiration with others. It's a whole lot of fun if you can share your crafting and your designs and stuff with other people. And I also want you to remember that the Stampin' Up! Catalog is about to retire, which means all of the in colors that were the 2017 to 2019 in colors, including this one, which is my all-time favorite, the Lemon Lime Twist, is going to be retiring very, very soon. So I strongly urge you, if there is anything you want in those colors, whether it be the stamp pad, the cardstock, anything at all that comes in those colors, get it much sooner rather than later, because it always sells out very fast. My April code my hostess code for April is right here. Please use it if you want to hop up to my website and place an order. I am doing a special this month where I'm giving away a free gift to everyone who places an order with me. And I think that is it. So thank you so much for watching my Facebook Live, and I will see you all later.